So just relax into the place you're sitting in, your chair, your bed, your couch, wherever, and do a few deep breaths to help you get into your body and release whatever stress is in there. You can use that one technique, which is where the in-breath comes in through the top of your head in your imagination and goes into your belly. And then the out-breath goes down your legs to the earth. And then the next in-breath comes from the earth through your legs to the belly. And the next out goes up your torso, out your head to the heavens. And then repeat a couple more times. And since it feels like the topic today is about peace, peace within emanating to peace without, just to imagine that. How would it be for you to feel in peace? And just for starters, we can bring in the emerald green flame, that aspect of light, which is the heart chakra on the third dimension, and has to do with love, healing, peace, harmony, balance. And then we're all connected to our own personal source connection. Just allow it. This is beginning to build more trust and letting that relationship grow and bloom so that you feel an actual physical, mental, emotional, spiritual connection with source. And the more you allow, the more you begin to trust that that's a real thing. And then you can relax and let that divine energy in, the more everything can shift. So we can also bring in all of the things that we're stressed about, upset about, anything that bothers us. And you can imagine putting it on a table in front of you if you want to, and letting source take care of it. I have this very strange image of source just eating it all up, you know, and in the eating, it transforms into light. So there's a sense of peace that you can divest yourself of it. You don't have to hold it. Like whatever happened in your body, in your thoughts, in your feelings. And yes, noticing the archangels showing up for us, all the ones with the different rays, the different divisions of pure light and pure love. The blue flame, man, helped with Archangel Michael and Faith, which helps to create power, divine power within you, divine activity, and then as a result, safety and trust, protection. So just for a second, see if you can allow that blue light to pour through you in every cell, every part of your being, down to the tiniest particle, the partiki that they call it, smaller than the atom, smaller than the electron, smaller than the proton, the elements of light, and allowing that blue light to just be all over the place in your brain. What would it be like if your heart were full of that beautiful blue to protect your heart? What would it be like if your body was coursing with blue light? You can imagine it as a flame or light, or sometimes I get the sense of liquid light. So it's a little more, it's viscous and it's a little more dense, and you can direct it doing what you want. Where do you need it to go? Where are you noticing some fear? because this is a direct, well, all of the lights, the colors are facilitating the release of fear, but this one would be very direct because you're safe, you're protected. We could also just invite in Hercules and Amazonia on the Elohim level, who work with the blue light too, to add to that, and all the blue flame angels and El Moria on the ascended level, who is a beautiful being, just so beautiful. And he was a teacher of teachers. So just feeling that blue going to every part of your physical body, perhaps. Maybe your gut needs it, maybe your lungs, maybe your toes. Because it feels like we're going to just sit in the different soup of these lights, of these colors, so that we can really make relationship with them, and they become part and parcel of us. So there's that blue. And then we move into the gold light. Lanto, who was Chinese, helps that. Whew. On the Archangel, Jophiel and Christine help this. On the Elohim, Cassiopeia and Lumina help this, and all the gold flame angels. And that beautiful gold. This one feels almost solid to me. And having to do with connection, universal connection to all of creation. And that also means connection to yourself, all the parts of yourself, and then to your friends, to the world. And when those of you who are already in a connecting kind of state, that's why, partly why you feel so much of the pain in the world. You don't have to take it on. You can notice it. And then what do you want to do with it? So just bringing that gold everywhere. You can play with it right now. You can bring in that gold for the people anywhere in this world. When you see that connectivity would really facilitate peace somehow. And that gold, again, feels like waves of gold, wavy things, like you're waving silk scarves in, through, and around all your four body system, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, which of course goes to your chakras, goes to all your elements, earth, air, fire, water, and rock, goes through your meridians. You can imagine, even if you don't know where the meridians are, you can just imagine and intend that the gold and all these colors go through them, so that you have another way to have your body move into healing. Oh, and with that, we notice that some of the healers of the universe are showing up for us because they have so much compassion, like Dr. Lorfan from the star Sirius is a beautiful healer, and he brings his healing team, and anybody who wants can say meet to Mimi, and he will go and help you and put a pod of light, of healing light around you with his healing group, and he will work with the physical very much directly. He works with everything, but I feel like he's an expert with the physical. So that's your choice. I'm just noticing the crystalline light showing up, that contains all the colors, the energy of source, just coming in to almost to remind us, or to help us connect these colors with each other so they work together. So we've got the blue and the emerald green and the gold right now. And what is that like? You could paint it within you. You could move these colors around, direct them somewhere where you want them to go. You're in charge. And just noticing the overarching energy of light, of source light, universal light in accordance with universal law. Yes. Just flooding us gently, lovingly with consciousness and intention into those parts of us and our intentions that we have voice and want. Just feeling it moving out into the streams of the world, on our thought streams, our heart streams, our desires. And then noticing that the next part of the light is the beautiful rose pink, which is the feeling of love, the different than some of the others, but it's like when you live in love, when you are in love, when you feel love in yourself, for the world, for your partner, for your friend, for your puppy, for the trees. What is that feeling like? And this rose pink just really supports that. So on the archangel level, we have Shamuel and Charity. Charity is the feminine aspect. Oh, so sweet. And on the archangel, or on the Elohim level, ooh, we have Amora and Orion. Orion is the male aspect. And just allowing your heart to receive if you want. And this is a beautiful deep rose pink. And just we're going to soak in it for a little bit. And it connects with all the other colors so far so that they all are coordinating. Like, what's the best thing for you right now? There's a great intelligence in these. They're not just a color. It's the consciousness of source. What a cool idea, because source wants the best for you, wants you to feel peaceful, wants you to feel in charge and calm and powerful in your own self. No excuses, no apologies, putting your own self out in the world with balance. So noticing that beautiful rose pink just pouring through all the bodies, all of the fields that exist as us on this planet. And then we move into the, at first we were getting seafoam green from Lady Nada. And that's just this lovely, lovely color that has clearing energies, gentle, loving, clearing energies from her. And she has the sweetest, gentlest heart, and she's very thorough. And it's, of course, like all the rest, non-invasive, non-pushy. It doesn't have that feeling of power in the same way, but it's incredibly powerful because it comes in with peace. And so that people are not threatened by it at all. There's no push. It's wafting like a super gentle breeze or a lovely, lovely, gentle ripple on the water. And so she's just coming into, well, it feels like it's helping to coordinate the different colors and the different parts of light that have been manifested in our scene today. And it's a weaving and ah, it's like correcting little things that aren't quite on target. And she's using that along with the crystal light. Wow, this is something new. I haven't noticed this before. It's beautiful because it's very detailed. It's like she is the artist. I feel like her artistry with her weaving with light, and where things are a little off balance, She's just with the seafoam green energy, just shifting it slightly with your permission. So lovely. And I noticed the pink, the rose pink light. She's bringing that in. She brings that in a lot when things are a little out of whack in order to help soothe. It's soothing pain. All of this is about releasing pain and coming back to balance, back to the basics. She's just amazing. What a beautiful being. And then we have the indigo, and Jesus or Sananda helps this. This is the color of light that has to do with you manifesting who you are, embodying your real full self. Like Jesus says, here, I'm just here as an example, you guys. You can do this too. And then we have Gabrielle and Hope on the archangel level assisting. Oh, beautiful. We have Purity and Estrella on the Elohim level. So this is about your purity too. This is about pure you. You're embodying purely your essence. And then we feel that indigo light. What does that feel like? To me, that has a different vibration in a physical way. It has and maybe it feels a little more solid in a way to help, maybe it's to help us get grounded in ourselves. So just sitting with this indigo fire, and it can be super gentle. This, you don't have to imagine it as fire. You can still have it be light, like a light, indigo light, just being in you, on you, around you, through you. And in another sense, like many of these colors, this helps coordinate you with yourself, all the different parts of you, so that you feel like one whole being, one whole light being. And it's very peaceful. There's no trumpets and drums and stuff announcing. It's just how your physical body, your mental body, your emotional, your spiritual really come together and are coordinated as you, as your primal essence. It's lovely. I'm feeling some of the violet showing up here, helping this, just like the seafoam green was helping the other, helping this to clean up some of the cracks and crevices and places where things aren't quite aligned yet inside of us. And we'll get to that violet in a second. But this is, I love the fact about Archangel Gabriel and Hope. Because Gabriel is you know, the announcing, sees the big picture too, and lets people know, and lets you know, like you get to be and announce yourself by your beingness, and you get to be your pure self, and you get to be your star self. Estrella being the feminine aspect on the Elohim level with the indigo, because we are made up of stars. Everything is interconnected. So I'm noticing the blue and the pink combining, the indigo combining with the love aspect. So what does that feel like? And all of this, all of these things they seem to be doing now, connecting into helping you feel peaceful, helping you release whatever it was that was bugging you, that was irritating your peacefulness. So bringing in that rose pink love with the indigo, with your own embodiment, this is like loving yourself more, more. allowing that. As you love yourself more, you embody yourself more with just being. Nothing to do with ego, just being you and enjoying yourself, having that enjoyment, peacefulness, contentment, calm, brightness of just yourself. And noticing the overarching light of source coming in to support that. And it's not like gluing, but helping to integrate as we speak. There's elements of in the universe of other integrators, but for right now, I'm feeling the source light just coming in just to, with this beautiful, compassionate love, gentle, calm, peaceful love, loving you all, seeing how much you can absorb of that. Allow that. Do you notice any blocks that you have? Any part of you that is resisting that? Could be very, very subtle. So I've noticed that over many times that I have different blocks I wasn't even aware of. And then as I relax more and more and I trust more and more, I see, oh, there's one other one. Okay. And then I get to feel more love from source and I get to be it. So then we move into, we've already had the crystal light. So we move into the emerald green a little more thoroughly. And all the other beautiful beings, Raphael and Mother Mary, who help with that. Aloha and peace on the Elohim, and peace being the male aspect. Master Hilarion on the ascended, helping with this emerald green light, which is about peace. And your heart on the third dimensional chakra. And your balance and your harmony. And as a result, and also as part of it, healing whatever hurts. Whatever hurts. And you can direct that too. Put that emerald green light wherever it needs to go. And just being in this beautiful liquid emerald green. This is all of nature hugging you, embracing you, surrounding you. This is Mother Nature. You can imagine an emerald crystal. Maybe this emerald crystal is on your forehead or on your crown or on all different parts of you. You can imagine being inside of a beautiful pod, or you can make it you could make it a triangle, or a pyramid. You could make it a many-sided sphere, like a dodecahedron, which is 12, or a hexagonal, which is the 6, which is nature, like the bees. Just imagining that beautiful emerald green in some kind of form that feels really good to you. You could make it a sphere. It's a sphere of liquid emerald. And you could eat it. You could drink it. You could pour it all over. You could play with it. You could swim in it. You could just use it like almost like silly putty if you want. You could weave it. There's some aspect of joy that comes in here with the emerald, I feel at the moment, having to do with play. When there's that feeling of peacefulness and you get to be yourself and you just play and you create. And there's that freedom to be you. Love it. Noticing the quantum field people coming in more than the folks we've got already. And the theos, those streams of divine consciousness that love to help us work in the quantum field, to help us create those experiences that bring freedom and joy and peace and love and abundance. Whoa, I'm feeling them pretty strong right now. They're really, I don't know if you notice it, but they're really present. They want everybody to be successful in your desires. And what are you doing here on this planet? What makes you glow and shine and feel fantastic? So just reveling in this. And of course, I feel the energy of source all over, superimposed around everything. Just enjoying, so much enjoyment from all this creation that has happened. This alive, individualist creation. All these people like you, all these beings that have their individuality and their own creativity and just the pure, exquisite joy of source at this beautiful creation that they're observing as you, partially. And then we also have the violet. So it's interesting, the violet's coming in last because often it comes in first to do the clearing energy, but it's almost like the icing on the cake today. It's funny. So this gorgeous violet energy, the violet flame, the violet light coming in from Saint Germain, Holy Amethyst, and Zadkiel, Victoria, and Arcturus on the Elohim, and all the violet flame angels. And I guess they're coming in last on of the seven sacred rays in order to just sweep through the creation that you have that just happened for you, sweep through it and clean up anything that's not in balance, not aligned with the light that you are, that is source. Cleaned up anything that gets in the way of your own personal desires, like what do you need? And the violet's coming in. It's like a vast wave. Wow, that's so cool. And it's combining with the gold for connectivity, but the violet is really beautiful. It is like an ocean wave, just moving through our group and moving individually through each of us. Whew. Helping with love and gentleness and intelligence and thoroughness to sweep out, transmute whatever gets in our own way that we're done with. And the compassion that I'm feeling from this violet light is so exquisite. The compassion for you, incredible compassion for whatever is going on in you, in your mind, your body, your emotion, your spirit, and that it's helping to clear up the things that block those parts of us, of our bodies, to not connect with each other. So we want to be one whole being, not a separate spirit, not a separate mind. We want everything to work together. And I'm feeling the energy of Theos also at the same time, those streams of divine consciousness that are facilitating that and supporting. There's so much incredible, deep, powerful support here. And you receive it in the way that works for you. But it's pretty potent right now. Loving that violet and then Theos. And they work with the crystalline light for sure, but they also can work with all the different vibrations and colors and interweave, and it's like different interweave. And if you are interested in working with them, you just talk to them and invite, and they will work directly with you too. So just feeling all the beautiful colors that are manifesting in you. And I'm just noticing this amazing extension, expansion from our group and our intentions out into the world because of your hearts, because of your desires, because of who you are, and that this is your contribution. Some of you might be marching, protesting in other directions, but this also is one of the most powerful ways for you to shift the energy on this planet into one of love and peace. So just feeling all these beautiful colors connecting with each other in one, it's like becoming intertwining around each other in this beautiful dance and in you. So all the integration happening with all the support. We do have the Mahatma, the avatar of synthesis, at a very expanded level on creation that helps you to integrate and metabolize these things in your own way. So noticing it's like the maypole dance almost, where all the ribbons move in through and around each other and then create this beautiful ribbon creation. And this is light within you. And if you want to step outside and help with the creation, you go ahead. How fun. You create yourself. You are part and parcel. You are front and center of your own self-creation. And I'm just noticing the grin on source light, source energy widening. Just happy about you guys. And see if you can receive that, this happiness about observing you. It's a mirror for who you are. See if you can look in this mirror of source. Maybe it comes in a different form. Maybe it's the eyes of a child, or maybe it's a puppy. Maybe it's the tree, but the mirror of looking back at you, reflecting you. And just allow that. This again, it has nothing to do with ego. It's just the reality of your preciousness. And it's what Saint Germain said one time. I think it was him saying, once you notice, or also Rumi, once you notice your magnificence, you will just be unbelievably awed at yourself. That's the wrong words, but it's kind of the idea. So all the connection, the correlation, the combination of all of these beautiful rays, the vibrations within you, and noticing the gold and the pink being pretty powerful right now. It's the love and the connections. And then there's the blue around power and trust, safety. So you can just bring in any of these colors anytime you want, when you need a little more of this or a little more of that. And there's three things that I've mentioned before, but I'm going to mention them again, that you can just say at any time of the day. The blue flame armor shield of Archangels Michael and Faith brings in that energy. Or the golden dome of Melchizedek. He's the CEO of the universe. The golden dome, so that there's a different sense of peace with that one, where you're connected to everything. You're not alone, you're one. And then the platinum net of Metatron. I understand he's the head of the archangels. And the platinum is that color that's really just about source light. And it's a big old net around you, around your home. You put it anywhere you want, around your earth, around your city, around your car, around your family, your friends, your relatives. And I just am so appreciative of all the help we always get. So happy about it. And just noticing that source is here for you. And as we support that relationship and spend time in whatever way works, maybe you're sitting by the river, just enjoying the water, sitting on the dirt. You're communing with nature, you're communing with source that way. And just as a final kind of, I'm just noticing the blue light combining with the violet. So the divine power combining with the clearing energy, which feels like it's clearing out the doubt we might have about ourselves and our power, and just coming to rest at a very quiet, calm, peaceful, and bright place as us. No big drums and trumpets, just you showing up. And I guess what I'm wanting to say is, and so it is.